Furthermore, life is so short. Alright. So country vocalist Jason Aldean is getting reaction for the video of his tune Not in a Modest Community, which pundits are saying is bigoted. It has verses, bigoted verses, and pictures. I offered something that I feel an obligation regarding not leaving unexamined on the grounds that my words upset such countless individuals, which was never my goal. Welcome to our Fame Reporter YouTube channel. It seems Whoopi Goldberg has found herself mixed up with another discussion, and this time it seems like she could get sued for large chunk of change and she could wind up losing all that she really buckled down for. How about we get into how Whoopi found herself mixed up with this panicky circumstance so as of late? Country vocalist Jason Aldean has been standing out as truly newsworthy in the midst of his attempt this in a modest community melody discussion. Also, this news got onto The View where Goldberg and her kindred hosts pummeled him. So country vocalist Jason Aldean is getting reaction for the video of his tune Not in a Modest Community. Whoopi guaranteed that the message the tune was attempting to advance was sketchy. She said on The View, "You simply need to understand that when you make it about people of color matter, individuals sort of say, indeed, would you say you are discussing individuals of color? What are you referring to here?" Her other co-as, Satisfaction Behar and Bright Hostin, tenaciously hammered the melody and called it vile and irritating. What's more, this got a great deal of reaction from fans. Jason Aldean documents maligning suit against Whoopi Goldberg and The View. "I'm no bigoted" is what Jason Aldean needed to tell what is going on after the show. A media source revealed that Jason intends to sue Whoopi Goldberg, Radiant Hostin and Satisfaction Behar from The View in the wake of being called bigot. In the show news distribution, the Dunning-Kruger Times distributed an article named Jason Aldean Records Criticism Suit Against Whoopi and The View. "I'm no bigoted." The article guaranteed that Aldean has recorded a $40 million claim as he accepted guidance of Insight and that Jason Aldean's lawyer, Joe Nobleman, said that Whoopi needs to pay for her undertaking. On the off chance that this ends up being valid, Whoopi would need to pay an incredible $40 million. What's more, since all proof against her is recorded on the web, she could wind up losing a gigantic amount of cash. What's more, this isn't whenever she first has been undermined with a claim since quite a long while back. Kyle Rittenhouse, a high schooler vindicated in the wake of shooting and mortally injuring two men while harming one more during an enemy of bigotry fight in Kenosha, Wisconsin, had reported that he intends to sue. Whoopi Goldberg, showing up on Fox News Channel's Exhaust Carlson this evening. The Illinois youngster whose episode occurred during fights over the police shooting of Jacob Blake said that he and his group had sent off the media responsibility undertaking to gather pledges cash to take the two media organizations and people like Whoopi to court for the falsehoods they said about him. Wager recently detailed about Rittenhouse's quittance, where he was found not blameworthy on all charges in the shootings that ended the existences of two men and harmed a third in Kenosha. He said the present moment, we're checking out at many lawmakers, famous people, competitors. Whoopi Goldberg is on the rundown. She called me a killer after I was cleared by a jury of my friends. She proceeded to in any case say that. Furthermore, there are others. On the off chance that you missed it back in 2020, Goldberg, who is a co-host of ABC's The View, had said of Rittenhouse, "Even every one of the reasons on the planet doesn't change the way that three individuals had chance. Two individuals were killed. As far as I might be concerned, it's homicide. Please accept my apologies." Whoopi's contentions have even made her suspended from ABC's The View after she offered remarks that the Holocaust was not about race. Fresh insight about her suspension came from ABC News president Kim Godwin. "As of now, I'm suspending Whoopi Goldberg for her off-base and frightful remarks," Godwin wrote in an explanation that was subsequently posted on Twitter. While Whoopi has apologized, I've requested that she require some investment to reflect and find out about the effect of her remarks. Meghan McCain likewise took a stand in opposition to her previous The View partner and gave her own Twitter proclamation. "I disdain remarking on my old boss since I have moved all around. An individual can continue on," McCain composed. "That being said, I'm a dissident against hostile anti-Semitism and it is a major piece of my life. Adding the developing danger is genuine and harmful and wherever I'm grief-stricken about information exchanged." BT had recently detailed that on an episode of The View, Whoopi had been obtuse toward her remarks during a conversation about a Tennessee school region casting a ballot to pull workmanship Spiegelman's Pulitzer Prize-winning realistic novel Mouse, which is about the Holocaust because of unseemly language and bareness. "We should be honest about it, since Holocaust isn't about race," Goldberg said. "There's no need to focus on race. There's no need to focus on race. It's about man's cruelty to man." Goldberg then put out a statement of regret through Twitter and public statement composing, "Please accept my apologies for the hurt that I have caused." She additionally repeated, "The Jewish nation all over the planet have consistently had my help, and that won't ever falter. At the point when I offered something that I feel an obligation regarding not leaving unexamined. Furthermore, in light of the fact that my words upset such countless individuals, which was never my expectation." She was suspended for a considerable length of time. It didn't end there, however, since she rehashed her words everywhere. "It wasn't initially about race," Goldberg told a journalist for the UK's Sunday Times. "Recollect who they were killing first. They were not killing Rachel. They were killing physical. They were killing individuals they viewed as intellectually blemished. And afterward they pursued this choice." The correspondent answered by advising her that Nazis estimated Jewish individuals' heads and noses, trying to order them as an unmistakable race. However, Whoopi guaranteed it happened to blacks too. "They did that to individuals of color as well," Goldberg said. "Yet, it doesn't change the way that you were unable to tell a Jew on a road you could find me, you were unable to track down them. That was the point I was making." Once more, when she began getting reaction, she quickly apologized in a proclamation, this time guaranteeing that her statements were taken outside the current discussion. "As of late, while doing press in London, I was gotten some information about my remarks from recently," she said. "I attempted to pass on to the journalist what I had said and why, and endeavored to relate that time. It was never my aim to show up as though I was multiplying down on harmful remarks, particularly subsequent to conversing with and hearing individuals like rabbis and old and new companions making an appearance as against Semitism keeps on seething. Individuals were naturally vexed that it didn't appear Goldberg had gained from her previous slip-ups." She guaranteed in the proclamation that she heard all that everybody said and accepts the Holocaust was without a doubt about race and keeps up with her help for the Jewish public. She has encountered the drop culture previously and it nearly destroyed Whoopi Goldberg's profession. So it isn't as really to be expected that the Sister Act star scarcely conceals her scorn for it. The beset star got serious about her involvement in the social peculiarity in 2021 at the Edinburgh television celebration, where she pummeled drop culture, guaranteeing that reality didn't appear to issue as much nowadays. Has Whoopi nearly been dropped, yet she likewise barely got away from an unfavorable retirement because of drop culture. In a meeting with Drew Barrymore. Furthermore, assuming you partook in this happy, remember to hit that like button and buy in for more. Invigorating. Refreshes. Much obliged to you for watching, and I'll see you sometime later. Farewell.